flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Good work there on the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Sampson shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Right there.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Going with pace now.
Left armour is coming into the attack.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Ready.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Curran shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Big appeal. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Wait on.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Effortless, a gift really, floated it up there and dealt with. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Ellis from the south end. Right out of the middle.
They're so strong off the back foot. Really well timed. The crowd is on their feet to admire that piece of cricket.
Nice bowling.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
Curran did very nicely out there on the boundary.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Yep. No, no, no!
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Wait!
Oh, that is a great catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Absolutely nailed it.
That was a slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got it perfectly off the bat and timed beautifully.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them. Super shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait on!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Change of bowling. The finger spinner is coming on to bowl.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball, and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Good bit of timing there.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Super piece of timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Down the wicket, misses.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There's trouble here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Bowler.
Nice shot.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Nicely played.
Wow, power off the front foot, goes all the way.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Singh, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. Beaten on the drive.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Timed that brilliantly.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Holder didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Holder is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. A couple on offer here. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Way down.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
Too good.
Yep.
Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been. That's the end of the match. A great final over, brilliant bowling and so calm under pressure to bring home the win.